Oh, hey everybody. I wanted to take a minute to share where I've been and why I stopped and step back for a little while and what's next. So, first off, I changed jobs. That was a big thing for me. The place I was at didn't feel like it was really people focused anymore. And I started to feel like the trust and relationships that I had built were being used for the wrong reasons. On top of that, I had a pretty toxic relationship the entire time with my manager. So that was someone who really had a fear of others looking good and standing out because that made her probably feel like her own job was somehow in danger. That wasn't really playing out well. So that's over with. And that and a combination of some other things kind of drained just my general motivation. And that took a lot of the creativity that I had. So I still worked pretty closely with people in my circle, people that I could help as a manager. So that's friends, colleagues, and just other people that I had influence with. But most of my drive outside of that was just gone. So during that time, I decided to take the time and focus on things that did inspire me and things that I could control. So that was things like my own personal growth, relationships, and more experiences. So during that time, I learned Spanish. I traveled around Colombia quite a bit with some friends there, visited Mexico and Costa Rica a little bit. I learned to dance salsa, learned to dance bachata, me and my wife, and we built an off-grid homestead with my family, my wife and daughter. I also picked up the guitar, but I just generally focused on myself and other avenues that I could control that were really outside of being leadership focused.
Mm,
So it's really hard to explain the impact of learning a new language and experiencing and learning a new culture and making friends all across Latin America, the places that I went to. It was just such a special time to me, and it helped me grow in a lot of ways that like I never really could have imagined. And through that, I've made a couple of really close friends along the way, and my wife and daughter also, like, those are friends of my family now. They got to do some of the traveling with me. My wife went to and my daughter both went to a language immersion school. My wife lived for 3 months in, northern Medellin in Castilla doing an immersion school, so I traveled back and forth to spend time with her there when she was doing that. So it was really a whole, family experience for us. So it was just great. So I would say to all of my Latino friends out there, um, esta fue una experiencia increíble para mí. Y gracias por ayudarme a aprender y por compartir su cultura conmigo. Y nunca olvidaré los momentos que pasamos juntos, los viajes que hicimos, la comida que compartimos y el tiempo que me regalará. Realmente, gracias de mi corazón, especialmente Daniel y Jesús. Don't worry, the whole video is not gonna be in Spanish from there. So, I tried to make a couple videos during this time, and I wasn't really happy with how they came out. The last 2 that I posted were sort of in that same area, so I didn't wanna try anymore until I really felt ready again. But you might also notice I'm in a different setup now. I got an apartment in the city. Um, my wife likes to live in the city, but I'm very much a nature person. So our apartment is on the lake, which is great for both of us because there's a path around the lake. In the morning, I can see the water from the balcony and the windows. So it's a great compromise and just a new chapter for us in general. And the good news here is that, like, I feel like I'm back. I feel deeply engaged again. I'm in a much better position. Finally, got back to a place where I feel engaged in my job, which is important to me for different reasons. But Um, I just feel motivated more than I have been for, this past couple of years. So I've updated my website, thegriffgroup.com, leaning back into training leaders for like emotional intelligence, compassionate leadership, things like that. And I'm starting to get back into some life coaching again. I'm going to take some more clients there. So this is great for me. It makes me feel also like I want to start blogging and posting videos again, which was a really fun experience for me, and I felt like I had a lot of reach that way. So it's good. It's good that I feel that again. So one thing I can ask for people who know me or interacted with me, in the same vein of the stuff I've done with my website, uh, and this is not like um, any pressure kind of request, but if I've had an impact on you in any capacity, and you're willing, if you could send me like a comment or some short comments or a few sentences that has like my your experience with me, that would be great. My goal here is to use those to help give some confidence in backing to more public facing programs that I'm offering. I have some leadership training already completed. I'm working on some new modules and life coaching stuff. So I will be putting those probably on my website. But if you can send those to me directly, you don't have to put them in the YouTube comment. That would be like a really big help for me. So my mission still hasn't changed at all. I wanted to inspire the leadership in others, and I want to teach emotional intelligence to people. So, and thank everybody again through continued support, even the people who aren't on YouTube, will hear it. But um, and just say again, like let's learn to be good together.